Are you a fan of classic TV series that blend comedy and family dynamics seamlessly? If so, you might want to take a trip down memory lane to revisit The Patty Duke Show, a beloved television series that aired back in 1963. This show not only entertained audiences, but also offered a unique twist, as the lead actress, Patty Duke, portrayed two different characters, identical cousins, no less. Now, here's a question for you. Out of the many roles in this TV series, which one was your favorite? Were you charmed by Patty Lane or her British cousin Kathy? Or perhaps you cherished a memory associated with this show that stuck with you over the years? We'd love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. But before we dive into your responses, let's share some interesting facts about this classic show. The Patty Duke Show, a popular television series that aired from 1963 to 1966, centered around Patty Lane, a typical American teenager living in Brooklyn Heights. What made the show truly unique was the dual role played by Patty Duke herself. She portrayed both Patty Lane, the all-American girl, and her identical cousin, Kathy Lane, who hails from Scotland. This clever twist allowed for comedic situations and delightful confusion. The show's origins can be traced back to the hit song Patty's Theme, which inspired its creation. The iconic characters of Patty and Kathy, both played by Duke, showcased her incredible acting versatility. The series offered a lighthearted yet insightful exploration of teenage life and the generation gap, making it relatable to both teens and adults. Its impact on popular culture was significant, with Patty Duke's dual role becoming an enduring symbol of the show, and the theme song remaining a catchy, nostalgic tune that many still remember fondly. The Patty Duke Show remains a beloved classic that captured the essence of the 1960s and the challenges of growing up, leaving a lasting mark in television history. The Patty Duke Show, a 1963 TV series, featured identical cousins Patty Lane and Kathy Lane. But what's interesting is that their identical appearance was explained in the show as a result of their fathers being identical twins, and both roles were played by William Schallert. The series had its run from 1963 to 1966, but it eventually got cancelled because United Artists and ABC couldn't agree on the cost of filming it in color. In an interview, Patty Duke herself revealed that the characters of Patty and Kathy Lane were developed by writers and producers William Asher and Sidney Sheldon, drawing inspiration from aspects of her own personality, which included her bipolar traits. This iconic show offered a unique twist on family and teenage life in the 1960s, becoming a beloved classic in television history. It's clear that the Patty Duke Show had its share of interesting behind-the-scenes details and a significant impact on the world of television. Patty Duke, William Schallert, and Byron hold the distinction of appearing in all 104 episodes of the 1963 TV series, The Patty Duke Show. Their consistent presence in every episode contributed to the show's enduring popularity. The series, which featured Patty Lane and her identical cousin Kathy Lane, explored the dynamics of their lives, with William Schallert's versatile portrayal of Martin Lane adding depth to the show. This fact underscores the commitment of these actors to their roles and the show's success. It's a testament to their talents and the impact of the Patty Duke Show on television history. Patty Duke, William Schallert, and Byron's contributions remain an integral part of the series' legacy. Patty Duke's iconic show, The Patty Duke Show, had an interesting beginning. The pilot episode was quite different from the regular series, with a unique setting in San Francisco. Notably, it lacked the famous Thayer Cousins, identical cousins theme song that later became a trademark of the show. In the pilot, the characters of Patty Lane and Kathy Lane were played by Patty Duke, along with a different cast for other roles. This pilot was never broadcast, but segments of it featuring Patty Duke with short, dark hair were included in the show's opening and closing credits. This distinct start set the stage for the series, eventually set in Brooklyn Heights, New York City. Filming in New York allowed for more flexible working hours, especially considering Patty Duke's young age when production began. The series retained its Brooklyn Heights neighborhood setting, even when the production moved to Hollywood in the final season, much to Patty Duke's disappointment. His unique beginnings and transitions add a fascinating layer to the history of the Patty Duke Show, showcasing the show's evolution and the practical considerations that influenced its production. Sidney Sheldon, the creator of The Patty Duke Show, aimed to capture both sides of Patty Duke's personality in the series. What made this endeavor intriguing was that no one, at the time, knew that Patty Duke's shifts in personality were rooted in her later diagnosed bipolar disorder. The show, which featured Patty Lane and her identical cousin Kathy Lane, used these personality differences to create comedic situations. Patty, with her wide-open eyes and loud, fast-paced speech, contrasted with Kathy, who spoke more quietly with a slight English accent and had less wide-open eyes. This dynamic brought a unique dimension to the show, shedding light on an aspect of Patty Duke's life that remained undisclosed during the show's production. The Patty Duke Show, although known for its lightheartedness, unknowingly delved into an important aspect of its star's life, making it a fascinating piece of television history. The Patty Duke Show, a 1963 TV series, was shot entirely on film, with no episodes videotaped. This decision added to the show's production costs, but contributed to its visual quality. However, despite its success in the Nielsen ratings, the series was not renewed for a fourth season. ABC, the network airing the show, wanted all their black and white shows to switch to color production. United Artists, the production company, demanded more money for this transition. In the end, ABC chose not to renew the show, deeming it more cost-effective to develop a new color show. This decision marked the end of the Patty Duke Show, despite its previous popularity. The Patty Duke Show left its mark on television history, not only for its unique premise, but also for the challenges it faced in the evolving television industry. Patty Duke, the star of the 1963 TV series The Patty Duke Show, had an interesting relationship with the show. Despite her central role in it, she was forbidden by her managers to watch the show when it originally aired. In fact, she didn't see it until she was well into her 30s, when she stumbled across a rerun while flipping through the channels in her hotel room. This unusual disconnect between the actress and her own show adds a unique layer to the history of the Patty Duke Show, shedding light on the complexities of her career and the impact of her management decisions. As we bid farewell to the enchanting world of the Patty Duke Show, I invite you to take a moment to reflect on the personal connection that you may have forged with this iconic 1963 TV series. This timeless classic, filled with laughter, heartwarming moments, and the endearing portrayal of identical cousins Patty and Kathy, has left an indelible mark on the hearts of many. Perhaps it evokes memories of cozy family gatherings, where you and your loved ones shared in the humorous escapades of the Lane cousins. Maybe it reminds you of simpler times when you first discovered the show, and it instantly became a part of your television routine. Or it could be that you see a bit of yourself in Patty's spunk or Kathy's sophistication, making you feel like you, too, share a unique connection with this beloved series. We encourage you to share your cherished memories, anecdotes, or reflections about the Patty Duke Show. Your stories and thoughts are the threads that weave a beautiful tapestry of nostalgia and appreciation, ensuring that the magic of the show endures. Thank you for taking the time to embark on this journey down memory lane, and for sharing your thoughts with us. Your engagement brings the past to life and helps us celebrate the enduring charm of the Patty Duke Show. We are truly grateful for your time and interest. Warmest regards.